Greetings and welcome to the Ones to Scale Man. Probably presents another episode of you know what it is, man. Comic book talk with friends on a Monday, man. Listen, it's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy weekend. It's just been nuts all over the place. But we are here now. We got some things to basically talk about, man. Listen. Let me tell y'all something. I know we probably won't get a chance to talk about this, so I just want to talk about this right now. We're gonna get it out there. We gonna. If you are not, if you are not reading Incredible Hulk Imperium, whew, if you are not reading that book, it's setting up some greatness. If you are not reading currently right now, if you are not reading what's going on in the Ultimate Universe right now, if you're not reading any of that content right now, there's some shit that's getting set up right now, man. And we're only a couple months away before, you know what I mean, the Maker comes back. There's some lot of things that's going on and shaping up to be a good time in comic book universe. If you're not reading Absolute Superman, then it is.
I'm not reading that shit. I'm not reading that crap. Am I gonna count me out of that conversation?
He hesitated. I was like,
on
about to say
pause.
some shit.
Put me on pause.
Yo, Bloomer, why you pause? Like, should I do it? Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
I knew Jason. I knew Jay. I was like, yo, Jay.
That trash.
Or bro, hey, yo, Jay, you weren't here last week, bro, and motherfuckers was filling in for you. All we seen through the entire chat was like trash.
They know. They know. My people know.
Everybody was like trash. They was like trash.
I was number one emoji in the whole
Power
chat.
to my people.
Bro, that was the number one emoji. It was trash. Everybody,
a waste bucket and shit. That's all you saw.
Power to the people. They know what it is, man.
bro, it's like trash.
That's my people, man.
Bro, it was definitely incredible. We definitely got some things to talk about here, man. Today, first of all, welcome panel, man. What's going on with y'all today, man? How y'all doing, man?
Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday.
Oh,
You know, last week of school for me, so really enjoying.
Oh, they still in school.
Yeah, he's still in school over here at
Oh
least.
man.
yeah, they still in school. Well, my Toya's charter school. Their last day is Wednesday.
Oh no, my jitterbug graduated and home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most of the schools have, man. It's just hurt when most of the charters, because like I said, they're outside of, they deal more with the sponsors and the investors. So, they're kind of outside of that space. So they got like field day tomorrow, and then they got a half day Wednesday. So
okay.
Yeah. So
my baby girl on her second week of STEM camp, computer camp.
Wow.
Second week.
Yeah. So there's definitely some things to talk about. We got one very controversial topic to talk about tonight, man. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because to know something, you have to read it. You have to understand it. And the thing is, I think it's a shock in all value to this. There's something in there. There's something that they're doing.
I hope they kill his ass off quick.
Well, the thing is, now, mind you, this is basically for Marvel Knights. This is something completely different and separate from the known universe, the universe that we know.
Main continuity. Then
the main continuity.
Okay,
so it's separate.
I'm good with that. Okay.
It's not. It has nothing to do with what we know. This is basically something completely different. So, yeah. It's
the colonizers have been having a field day this week,
bro.
They've been having a field day. I'm looking at all this shit on YouTube and Facebook, boy.
But it's just so funny. They don't have any media literacy. They just ran to the outrage without actually taking 2 minutes.
Oh, now you know how it feels. Now you know how. Look at Mary Jane from Spider-Man, Snow White,
that's
outrage
Little Mermaid,
culture, bro.
The media literacy is so failing that there's people who think that the story is about the MCU. Like they don't even know about the damn comic book. It just shows how ignorant they are. And Jay kind of touched on it, but my initial reaction to this is, what better way to pull the okie doke and prevent all of those? Because that's the number one response to any
gender swap, race swap.
Gender switch. All you ever hear is well, how would y'all feel if they made Black Panther? Now
what you got it.
Now you can flip all the characters all you want. Like, hey, we did Black Panther 2. We're equal opportunity stoppers. You know what I mean?
I've
now
had
with anybody and say, hey, we even did T'Challa. You know, we even did Black Panther. So now what?
I've had a fantastic week since I've been home, and I haven't even responded to one of those comments. I feel I'm very happy with myself, but my temper is very short. So I'm very happy with myself that I have not responded to fucking anything.
No need.
The colonizers have been saying.
It's no need. It is no need. Because honestly, bro, you don't have to. There's no need to respond to any of it. Because to be quite honest, bro, like there's an agenda, but I think they knew that this was going to be the response.
They
knew it. They definitely knew it. They knew it.
Bro, what in the hell happened? I feel like I'm missing something.
Oh, you don't know?
You don't know about this shit.
Nah, son. Don't tell me the Black Panther. Now I've seen some stuff I thought was fake.
Oh yeah, T'Challa's son in this version is a colonizer.
He's so T'Challa, yeah.
I thought that was fake, bro.
Nah, he's all he's not even half T'Challa. He's like whatever.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Like
Marvel did this.
Bro, it's but it's Marvel Knights.
Right,
so it's completely separated from the known continuity, the main 616 or the universe.
Yeah.
It's in universe, but it's a different take.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sort of like what they did with the old man Peter Parker.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just completely different. It's not the same.
So what's the goal? They already dropped it, or is it something? This is just
it was last week. They dropped that last week.
Yeah.
They dropped it last week. Mm-hmm. So
his name is Katima or Katima.
Exactly.
And he basically, it's an interesting story. He basically is angry at T'Challa for I guess not, basically he was raised by other people, and those other people manipulated his thought process towards his father and just the whole kingdom of Wakanda. So he thinks of T'Challa in an ill manner. So he actually challenges T'Challa for the throne of King of Wakanda. Mm-hmm. So it's a really interesting story there when they go through that angle. But it's just all the politics and race baiting that has made this really something less interesting to dive into. I guess the number one thing to me that when I first thought of when I saw this, I was just like, people keep saying that y'all are desperate, and then we do stuff like this to prove them right. In my sense, like it feels like it's just a desperate move.
That's what I was going to ask. Do we feel like
bait culture, outrage culture? It's just it feels desperate. Go ahead, Prop.
Now, so you guys do feel like it was pandering to those critics, or you think it was done?
I think it was pandering to the ones that complained about the whole Mary Jane and Snow White and Little Mermaid. Those guys.
The kicker though is it's read by Christopher Priest, who's like the man.
He's a Black Panther writer.
Right.
So if it was anybody else, I'd be like 100%. It's just bullshit. But Priest writing it means let's
it's something else.
Let me chill.
Right.
Let me chill. Because here, and the thing is, even in the story itself, it was sort of like an arranged type of situation because he needed an heir, and his mom was pushing for an heir. You know what I mean? So this was sort of how it was kind of explained. But again, bro, like I didn't get, put it this way, bro, I didn't get as triggered as everybody else did because, again, like I said, Priest writing it, it's like, we're talking about his catalog. And so here it is.
We talking about Marvel.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like it pissed me off, but I just didn't react. I was kind of triggered until I read who the writer was.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let me fall back a little bit.
Yeah. And here's the thing, bro. Like, it was funny because, bro, as soon as this shit happened, somebody put Ryan Gosling's
Ryan Gosling.
But it was that for years.
That's the post I saw. So that's what I saw.
Yeah,
when y'all was talking, I was like, I know that ain't real, yo.
Yeah,
but they've been doing that for years.
That image has been floating around for the better of 7 years.
Check it out. Ryan Gosling on X apparently, or whatever. I don't know whatever it was. It's like, well, wait a minute, what did I do? Like,
right.
He's like, what did I do? I don't know anything about this. He was like, yo, setting the record straight. I know nothing about this, and no one's approached me about anything. I'm not playing anybody. I'm focused on something completely different. But that's how much this shit has definitely got around, bro. Like, it takes one image for people to take that and run with it like Chinese whispers, bro.
Yeah, you gotta do
bro,
a press release.
and listen,
you got a press release and defend yourself about a meme. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, bro.
And check it out. I posted it, I think yesterday or today about what unchecked AI is doing right now.
Yeah, I saw that post. Yeah,
I don't know, but that's just a Photoshop. I don't know if that's necessarily AI. Like,
no, what?
Way before the wave.
No. What I posted earlier, that was videos.
No, he's talking about the Black Panther.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just putting that on the same wavelength. Like, this is straight up bait. You feel me? Like, it got me at first. I'm like, yo, what the? And then I'm like, you know what? Who's writing this shit? And I saw it was I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let me fall back. But then all this shit on Twitter and fucking you, bruh, yo,
from millions of people who've never read a comic.
Exactly, bro. And yo, the MAGA heads that's on there,
they happy?
Yo, it's bananas, dog. It's out. I just laughed about it, bro. I had to show my wife, bro.
I mean, you got to stay on brand. Oh, they got to stay on brand. They
got to stay on brand, dog.
Facts.
They can't read, so they wouldn't even know what to do with this.
Facts.
In the words,
a lot of them can't even read, so that's what it is.
In the words of the great Wicked Witch, bro. What a world! What a world!
What a world,
bro! It is. Listen, bro. It was to be. Look. How do you bring number one? They
made the boy ugly as hell too. Jesus, world.
But number one, bro. Like, check it out. Like, how do you bring attention to what is currently right now a fleeting IP? As say what you will, comics right now are seriously struggling, bro.
Yeah, comics.
They are. Yes.
And Black Panther comics often are struggling. Unfortunately.
Yeah. They're
unless I don't think it's a comic book thing. I think it's just we talked about it before. I think it's the reading. People are reading less.
They're reading less.
They're not purchasing physical media because you have the digital space.
Yeah.
So people don't have to leave the privacy of their own home to go pick up anything. You know what I mean?
I've been out the loop for like a week because I've been, like I said, we was in the room. We just got back. So I've been out the loop for like a week and some change. So trying to catch up with my books, I have to really get back into the physical media this week. But I saw this digitally. I have to go. My book is already at the shop. But to see this, like, pop up, I'm like, what the? So, I mean, we got to get back into the physical media, man. I didn't know that we was in trouble again.
Oh yeah, dude.
I didn't know.
I feel like
trouble again, bro.
Cool minute in terms of just readership and sales, man. Like I've been saying this, bro. Like manga has been killing it since like 2020. I want to say just
manga. Now even before that, bro, like 2018.
Yeah. But I'm gonna just use a 5-year span. But yeah, really I agree with you. That's totally. But just using that 2020 to now, like manga's been killing it in terms of sales when it comes to readership here in the United States.
We can see how many comic book shops done closed,
bro. And now they're trying to get into the figure game now. From what I'm hearing from my boy,
like it's just a different medium as well because manga. When you get a manga book, that's multiple chapters. It's multiple issues in one book versus one issue comic. Like that's one story, and it usually gets wrapped up or left to get wrapped up.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to do some back. You got to do some back research to hop into comic books. Most comic books nowadays.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't just jump in the middle of the story, man, and try to go from there.
Right. You got to go back some comics to figure out who Century is.
Damn, but I didn't know he was in trouble right now. That's crazy. I ain't paying attention there.
Well, MCU floating a lot of this shit, to be honest with you, in terms of Marvel and what they bring in. So that's why they still staying afloat. But
so both DC and Marvel are in comic book trouble right now.
It's just comics in general, bro.
Comics in general.
In general, right
now.
Oh,
in general.
Just the industry in terms of readership, printing, making money. That's why they're doing all this stuff that we've been complaining about the last 10, 15 years. You know, all these different
pull everybody
weird
back
lines,
in.
weird choices and stuff like that. But,
you're seeing them basically cross mediums too. Like, and again, with DC when it comes to Sonic, DC when it comes to Predators, Marvel when it comes to Predator, Aliens, they're trying to reinvigorate again, instead of telling the same stories over and over again, which they're not, they're just putting a kind of spin on it. But I think like the last huge event, you know, for Marvel and where we are right now, like the last huge events, in my opinion, before we got to where we are right now, you know, everything that was coming out of X titles with, you know, House of X, Powers of X, everything that was actually coming out with Daredevil, where we are currently right now with, you know, the Ultimate Universe. You know what I mean? But now, if you look where the X-Men are right now, like the stories are just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like they're okay, but it's just, you know, everybody's waiting for the next big event. Like right now, we're spending the same space of, you know, One World Under Doom, but it's like there hasn't really been a lot of eyes on that story.
People are not gonna like to hear this, but I feel like the path forward for comic book survival and just graphic novel survival is going to be subscriptions, virtual subscriptions. It's the way that their business is going to be able to survive
right now.
I agree.
And physical stuff is going to still be printed, but it'll be printed way less. Yes, that will cause a lot of fucking problems on the aftermarket, but it's going to keep them in the black in terms of the red.
That's what it is.
When it comes to this comic book shit.
Because let me ask you guys this.
I got the first 6 book stock of Berserker.
Berserker.
Because let me ask you guys this. Because we've lived through the phase when vinyl went out of style.
Oh yeah.
We've seen VHS go out of style.
The tape deck.
We're seeing Blu-rays and DVD go out of style now, currently, right?
Bro, I was born in the VHS era, seeing the CD come and go.
Dog, and I'm feeling it. I collect physical discs, so I'm hurting when I'm going to the store and there's things that's I don't get my special editions no more. All my what you call it, phases. I've got the cool case for every phase of Marvel, and then
now,
I got the last one
say,
where there's nothing. There's just a.
I still don't forget.
To add to your point, Prop, there was a small revival through, I guess, nostalgia and maybe the hipster crowd with the vinyl. Exactly.
But like you said, you're using the term small, so it's different. And my point to that is the reason why I asked the question, and you pointed it out perfectly, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of wording it different. Where how much of it, if we're asking ourselves, how much of it is just that nostalgia? Even me as a photographer, I remember people hanging on the film. I'm that old. Where it's like, man, this digital thing, come on. You can't beat the look of film.
Yeah,
bro. You couldn't pay me to pick up a film camera now, except to say that I did it. It's cool, which is the vinyl thing. It's cool to say I got the vinyl, but I'm probably still going to go to Spotify or Apple to listen to my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
I still don't forget Best Buy for getting rid of physical media.
Bro, that's I'm still walking in Best Buy wondering.
Even a warning.
Yeah,
I just went in there one day. It was just all gone.
It was all gone.
So Best Buy has no more DVD.
No,
no Blu-rays.
No
DVD.
None.
I think Walmart. It's still narrowed down. Like
Walmart still has.
I think Walmart.
Where you're gonna find them is in your discount stores. That's where you're gonna find those CDs. I was talking about a Dollar Tree, bro. Yeah, I was in a Dollar Tree, bro. I saw every Spider-Man movie made, just sitting on a rack.
Yeah, Dollar Tree has them. Yeah.
Just you'll find those.
Walmart still has the DVDs though, and Blu-rays.
Well, and you know what sucks about that, and I hope it doesn't happen to comics, but we're seeing with movies, right? Because when they sold us on streaming, it was sold to us that it would be available forever, and HBO proved.
Yeah, that's not true.
I was in the middle of Westworld when they pulled Westworld, the last season of Westworld, when they pulled the entire season.
Oh yeah.
It's not there. It's not anywhere else. And the last disc didn't come out. You know what I'm saying? So
hey Leo, you see the Calvin comment? Yeah.
hey yo, Jedi kid. Calvin said you remind him of Case, bro. He said you like Case, bro.
Well, I did
Touch
have
me,
that
tease
song.
me, bro.
I did have that song playing at my wedding, Happily Ever After.
I'm
Yeah.
missing
Yeah.
Bro.
And he showed a picture, man. He had a picture.
Yo, he sent me that video. Him singing about looking out the window. I was like, he was looking out the window at gators, yo.
That's it. That's it.
Bro,
in the air, shooting out my window.
That's me.
bro,
That's me.
that shit
I'm
had me dying.
you.
Listen, like from around here, like, and it's crazy, like, prop how you're talking about like film. You comparing film with everything, like that episode with on what was it, the studio?
Yeah.
With
About
about film. Did you see when she stole the real?
Yeah. On the
That
studio.
shit had me dying, bro. That shit had me. But the comparisons between film and digital, and his explanation in the very beginning, like as funny as we're supposed to see it, it was still, you know what I mean? Like it was still relevant because that's a lot how a lot of people, a lot of our tours see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? They see it that way. Whereas most studios are like, nah, we're moving towards digital because it's less expensive. That's what they think. And that's the way they see it. Because reel to them, cutting and pasting and splicing and all that, it was more time consuming.
Well, bro, I hate to, and I've probably been promoting this man's show or these people's show, this Disney Plus show, but that Light and Magic, dude, had that second season, a good portion of it was about that, how far ahead George Lucas was moving things into that digital realm, man. So I'm not hating knowing it. Like I said, to me, I love the nostalgia. If I can choose to pick the physical media, I'm always going to be that person. But I understand the future. My only beef is that, if comic books move completely in that direction, who's to say that this company doesn't fall and then we don't have access to this to that digital comic because the website doesn't exist? Because there's movies right now that are not available that you're just not going to see ever. TV shows that you're not going to see because it's been pulled off of HBO or Disney. Or
well, Tubi's been life-saving a lot.
Bro, Tubi is funny as hell,
bro.
Yo, you saw the beer joint today?
Yeah, bro. Let me check it out. Let me tell you, Tubi had motherfucking The Fall Guy, TJ Hooker, Hunter, Miami Vice, G.I. Joe,
movie,
Cops.
I swear, like Tubi is like the hustle man of streaming services.
Right.
He's like, hey, man, you get the IP? How much more for the IP? Okay, cool. Let me get that. You got that on that old ass show from like 35 years ago. I know some motherfuckers on that shit.
Tubi had, when I was going through the things to see what they had, Tubi had motherfucking High Plains Drifter. Hang 'em High, Fistful of Dollars. Come on, dog. They got Tombstone.
You said the Fall Guy?
Bro. The Fall Guy, Lee Majors Fall Guy.
Yeah, I might have to dive into that, yo.
I'm unknown stunt man.
Just to watch the intro.
just to watch the intro, dog. Like, come on, man. I was legit looking at these.
You know what? Dog. Since we're kind of here with this Tubi stuff, man, you know what's grinding my gears is just the streaming layout of 2025, of how everything is right now currently. This late stage capitalism is fucking us up.
It is.
Everything's got ads. You got to pay extra to get the ads out of your shit. That was the whole reason why we switched over here.
Yeah.
So you point out, that's what I mean. Everything that they promised, not everything, but the heavy things that they promoted with streaming is going away.
It's gone away. So now it's
promised
like,
it'll be forever, no ads. The prices were nice and affordable, and now it's
no longer the cable alternative. It's no longer the cable alternative. Now it's just you have access to the content.
Because I pay an extra between Prime and
Disney,
Netflix.
Right.
No, Prime Disney Plus. I pay extra $10 not to have the damn.
See here, this is the reason why we tell you to go physical, right? The other day I was like, man, I want to go watch a Daniel Craig James Bond movie. Then I was like,
the newest one.
Let me go ahead and go on Amazon Prime. I go on Amazon Prime, I type in 007 or James Bond or whatever, brings up all of them, right? They're not available to just stream.
1990.
You gotta pay for
pay for some of those. I wanted to watch Casino Royale, but I had to pay to watch Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Also, while within the streaming service, like instead, when you could have just paid to have all of those CDs and you plop them in whenever you wish. You know, that's the difference between dealing with late stage capitalism or just buying your own shit and just having access to it. That's the only alternative that you have right now.
Hey, just a little bit of positive though. I do want to give a shout out to Hulu for that Predator Killers. I just
I gotta watch that tonight, bro.
You didn't watch it yet?
No, I've been so busy this week, dog.
Did you finish it, Benny?
I literally just finished it before we went on the air.
Oh yeah, I just saw your review.
We can talk about it. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
It's one of the greatest movie experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
I still have goosebumps thinking about it. I was, I held my breath for 90 minutes, yo. I was fucking locked in.
Is there any like in between?
We talk about it all the time.
Story
Why
right?
can't live action be as incredible as animation? Because holy fucking shit, it was.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yo, here's the thing, and I'm glad you brought it up because I was gonna actually talk about it. I just didn't know if y'all wanted to kind of mention this and talk about it. And I know, like Jay, you said you haven't seen it yet.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Bro, like my favorite episode, and I said this yesterday. My favorite episode is episode 2.
Oh, dude, it was the best.
It's episode 2.
Is that? Do they connect anything to Arnold's team?
I think that's slightly like one.
Yes.
Oh, they do.
No, not to the team, but they connected to the old movies.
Oh, bet.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bet. I can't wait to watch this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Bro, like I see, Vinny. I and don't get me wrong, I loved episode 2. I mean episode 1, but episode 2 because it was minimal dialogue. It was very little dialogue.
Oh, straight up fighting.
But it's dialogue. It's an emotionally driven episode.
Oh,
but
nice.
What is dope about the show, bro, is that they are tied. So I'll say it to you this way, Jason.
The way
it ties together and how it is tying loose ends on pretty much the whole Predator mythos.
Right.
It's tying it together so fucking well.
Like, so you get all the times with Danny Glover and Arnold and all that.
No. So not directly. There's a tie to Predator.
No.
Predator 2. No. Predator 2 has a real cool tie-in that you're gonna recognize.
With the gun, right? With the gun.
Oh, you already. Yeah. Yep.
Because they did that in Prey as well, right? The same gun in Prey. Yeah.
Bro, you're right. That second episode. My homie just told me this. So shout out to Real's Reality, man. I don't want to steal his because he told me this. He pointed out that second episode is probably the first time a predator was killed and it didn't seem like luck.
Oh,
like it was more skilled. And even in this, I know you guys thinking there was some skill going on, but every time that I can think of a predator has ever been killed by a human, it's usually some falling into the mud or falling into some kind of right.
Yeah.
This on top of, like you said, the minimal dialogue and oh my god, yo.
What was dope was
that
scene between him and his brother, and I'll just that scene between and how they looked at each other and almost nodded.
Yep.
And all you seen was like a slow drop.
Bro,
you seen a slow drop, and they were just sitting there waiting.
Yep.
So the predator became the hunted at that point, bro.
Oh, nice.
Here's the thing, bro. The crazy part about it is, and I heard people talking about this. Oh man, they could. I would love if they go live at no.
Yeah, I agree.
This would never be
now I want Alive to be as good as this.
You wanted to be as good as
those aerial scenes. There was some stuff, yo,
bro. The cinema. Listen, the graphics. And I said this. It was the beauty of Arcane but with the ferocity of Blue Eye Samurai, bro.
It also
what?
It also, know what else it reminded me of, yo? I'm gonna go like back with it. It reminded me of Beowulf.
Beowulf,
man, that's classic.
I agree. Yeah.
That's classic.
Yeah,
bro. Remember when we was looking at that CGI on Beowulf, and we was like, bro, what the fuck?
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I left that theater after
some
Beowulf.
motherfuckers was like this.
Yo. Beowulf had me like a kid after watching Kung Fu. A little kid, you just want to fight.
Hey, man, that one scene had me hot, Vinny. You already know.
Yep.
Oh, with the Angela Jolie joint.
Who was that? Zemeckis directed that, right?
Bro.
Yeah. Anthony Zemeckis.
It's like the first joint he did was like under the radar and straight to video and shit like that. And now they gave him this. I don't know how I don't know a better explanation of blessing in disguise, because I don't know if we get this if things went differently. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I was thinking too about like, Aliens and Predator after all this time on fire.
Yeah,
still.
But and Vinny, what I think there's a piece of it, at least for me, is the nostalgia that's sprinkled into it, because there was something that was very 80s about this joint too, especially the last character. Like just
that's what I want.
He felt like something that I could have seen in a movie when we were growing up. Just his personality and the drops of music. This is how you use fan service without overdoing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
a little bit of the music,
it's what Terminator has been trying to do. Like I know that to try to give that a chance, but I know that Terminator has been like trying to like get that ball rolling. But I don't know how they pulled it off. Romulus and this, it's just like it's almost like it's two different franchises that shouldn't, like, honestly, it shouldn't
be around no more, right?
But especially after so many like misses, like AVP and all the shit that people hated on so much, you would think that they would just give up on it. But like, it just goes to prove that if you fucking get out of the way, let the creators create, because this is all that the director, I forget his name. I'll memorize it very soon. But
is he doing the new movie as well?
I don't know.
Well, he's done. He's done Badlands. He's the one who directed.
So 3 projects.
Now,
man.
Yeah.
I see a Bushido katana, so I'm assuming it's a samurai involved at some point.
Sorry, Dan Trachtenberg. Dan Trachtenberg.
Bro, there's samurais, there's ninjas, bro.
Vikings and fucking it's fire. Yo.
Yes,
it's perfect.
It's perfect. And bro, like the thing is, I put it this way, bro. We always talk about never test the will and the desire and the fury of a mother.
Oh yeah, no.
You see that shit firsthand.
Whoa, that's like a T-Rex.
That first fucking episode, bro. Like beast mode. Beast mode, bro. I watched that shit fucking 4 times.
Now you see, that's part of my reason for saying number 1, because that raid, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this shit was incredible.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah. It's definitely everything, bro. Like, and I want them to continue this way. Like, I don't want anything. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people will probably want it, because once you get to I'll tell you this much, Jay. Once you get to the very last episode, at the very end, it's going to click and everything's going to make sense.
Yeah.
Because I didn't expect to see that shit. And here's the thing, Vinny, you'll be proud of me.
Yeah, dog.
I didn't even watch the fucking trailer.
Oh my lord, me neither. I think
that's why. Now you have to add me to that list.
What'd you say?
I didn't watch the trailer after.
I haven't watched the trailer after yet.
Okay, now when you watch the trailer after it, you'd be like, damn, all those times. So I was like, oh shit, I would have seen them in the trailer.
I didn't watch the trailer.
Yeah, I haven't watched any trailer for this. I'm surprised
because I didn't even know it was going to be episodic. Like, I didn't know they were going to show being chapters.
I thought it was going to be a straight movie. I knew it was going to be episodes.
Nothing.
Yeah,
and think about it. Like, I mean, obviously this is spoiler ridden, but the samurai. Think about how many people have been talking about samurai. theme for Predator, right? Going into this, not knowing that, like, and just seeing that, mind blown.
Right.
Hey, Jay.
Right.
You know, normally on here we show clips. Like, we'll just pull up print. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, don't do that. I ain't seen it.
I'm not doing that because I won't even. This is something that I don't want to spoil anybody's experience.
Because I haven't watched the trailer. And that's wrong. That I must be sick.
Oh,
yeah. I didn't watch the trailer.
The trailer it did because I didn't even know there was different time periods. So like that is a spoiler. I mean, just because they don't show you like what happens at the end, it's still tone, characters, set, character design, all those things are in the trailer that it might not seem spoilery, but it is.
Yeah. It is. And it was good. It was good writing. Jay, I don't think we could spoil it for you right now if we wanted to, because it was so layered and deep. He talked about the character with the mother. It was more than just her being a mother. It was.
So I'm glad it's
very, very layered.
That's one movie.
Very layered.
So you
and animation.
And the story knew how to tell a story without dialogue.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
For the majority of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bro, you know how they tied
that with half of Prey. Prey was like that in the latter half of Prey.
Bro,
they had dialogue before the alien came around. And all of a sudden, when she was getting with him, it was all just her and the alien.
Bro, but check it out though. The dope part about it is how they're tying it in, and they're giving us a bit of 80s nostalgia because Michael Biehn was the voice in one of the episodes. What? So yeah. And hey, Vinny, did you recognize the voice from episode 3? No. I mean, well, not episode 3. I think it was episode 3 before we got. Did you recognize the voice?
I don't think I recognized anything.
Rick Gonzalez. You know who Rick Gonzalez is, right?
Refresh my memory.
So Rick Gonzalez, the guy who played he was in Biker Boys. He was the Spanish dude in Biker Boys. He was also the Spanish dude in War of the Worlds.
I can hear it.
Oh, okay.
So now when you hear his voice, you'll be like, "Oh, that was him." You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Like it's man. I was proud of this. I was definitely proud of it.
I'm glad I have not looked at any previews, no YouTube reviews, no nothing. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, they need to market better, yo. Everybody should be up on this. And there's people who didn't know it was out. Like, this is incredible.
It is.
Yeah, I didn't know it had dropped. It was going to drop like in later this month. I didn't know it was going to drop like the first week of June.
Yeah.
So
man. Yeah, Calvin said, I definitely recognize the voice, but tell me he didn't remind you of Proc. He sort of did. Yeah, he sort of did. He definitely sort of did, bro. Yeah, it's and just like Mark Lee said, now I did watch Alien Earth trailer. That shit was dope.
Yeah. Now listen, I'm only human, so that one I did watch, and I'm excited for that. That's going to be a series.
And that's a series.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro!
But but Vinny, you said something that's so telling, bro, because it's the truth. Like, they found a formula, and maybe this is the one time when you take an IP, and Disney has this IP in their hands right now. It's the one time when Disney actually said, "Okay, if there's a vision, let the creators create. If there's a vision and you can do something with it," and they are bro. But they are reinvigorating the franchise, because the thing is, what I didn't know, what it was Disney that greenlit. Okay, before we do all of this, let's put this out there in the comic universe. Let's get that out there so people can kind of get familiarized.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, bro.
I'm about to say, because when I saw the preview, I instantly thought about Avengers versus Aliens.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and what happened to the Earth. So they got Alien Earth. I'm like, oh, they going there like that?
They going there, and the thing is, Vinny, you didn't see the trailer. Of course, you didn't. But
I did, bro.
There's a reason why I think, from something that was said, and don't say nothing, Jason, but it was something that was said that's coming that made me think, and I just realized they're blending this world in nicely. They are. Badlands, they're blending this shit in so fucking nicely. And the announcement that we got a couple days ago that they greenlit and they're starting production on Romulus 2.
Yeah,
I saw that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, my life is I'm complete right now because I love that fucking film,
dude,
and I can't wait to see where they're gonna go, bro. With it,
I'm so glad the android survived. I thought he got messed up. That alien trashed him a little bit, but he survived.
Yeah.
Rand, I might have to do the warlord. I literally got up out of my seat and stood just from seeing him. Like he didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
Just from him standing there.
Bro, I thought honestly, in my mind, I was like, either you or Ren have already started that shit.
If y'all,
you know, Ren probably drawn it
15 minutes ago, so I'd already be drawn. I'm here.
Right.
You know what I mean? I get it. Real quick though, I forgot. Before we jump in, we got to pay homage to a couple places first. We got to not pay the bills.
We didn't even do
respect.
that. We went right in.
Hey, before we jump in further,
we went right in, bro.
He was so in deep.
Yo, we 40 minutes in. Like, all right.
Oh, my bad. Let's go back.
Let's do it. I gotta do it, bro. Of course, starting with Vincent Dunn. All right, man, you had an incredible weekend, as I can see. I
got to update the store. I'll have the store updated next week. I got in late last night and then I had to work late today. Man, it was a fun weekend in Pittsburgh. We had a blast in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was dope. That's going to be a new staple. Everybody was friendly. They had all kinds of cool events for, charities and different stuff. So I did some sketch covers for charity, and like you could like donate arts, and they had like different raffles for it, stuff like that. Spoke to a lot of cool cats, a lot of amazing fans, and just all kinds of great conversations. And man, it was a hell of a time. I did some commissions. I did a thing commission that got me hyped for the Fantastic Four pieces that I have coming. Hold
up, you sold this piece?
What, the Doom? No, that's a canvas piece.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a canvas piece. However, I did have somebody who wants the original of that Doom. He's supposed to be hitting me up, so that's just that's possibly so. So ironic. It's funny that you mentioned that because he was like, "Is that the original?" And not this guy, but there's another guy that's like, "Is that the original?" I was like, "Nah, it's just a print." He was like, "Do you have the original with you?" And I said, "Nah, I didn't bring that one." He was like, "Let's talk about it." I was like, "All right, well, we'll work that out." And then while I was there, I did another God Emperor Doom piece. I did a Godzilla piece that I'll be posting later. But I had just so much fun. It was lots of fun conversations, lots of cool people. Like it was a blast. Pittsburgh was fun. I definitely want to come back and do that one again. And it was fun city. I like the city too. So it was cool. I had a blast at that one, and then now I get a nice break. I don't have another show until end of July, and that's in Hershey. And then August is in Harrisburg. So next 2 shows are home turf, so I don't have to travel far. So those will be dope. So nice little break, and then I'll be posting all the new stuff I did right before the con to the site this week. And then
how many of these did you sell?
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man. Yeah,
how many of these did you sell?
What's that? How many of those?
How many of these did you sell?
That's one of my favorite.
I sold 2 of the Turtles canvases and some of the regular 11x14 prints. And it was funny because there was this one girl watching me do Zoom on the black paper, and she was like, she just stopped in the tracks. Like she didn't think that was a thing. And she was like, "Wait, you're drawing, you got white on the black instead of black on the white." And then she just starts pulling all her people over, and it had like a crowd watching me draw for like 5 minutes, and everybody was just asking me questions. It was a fun show, man. There was a lot of art fans at that time. There was a lot of people.
I love this piece, man.
Jay, you know what he did though, right? You know what he did, right? He saw them all. He was like,
"Yeah, you a fan of my work? Are you a fan of my work?"
And I also got to at the show. I got to meet. It's funny because we was just talking about him, but I met Greg Land. Greg Land was there. I didn't even see him advertised, but I was just walking the floor to see what all they had. And there was Greg Land, and I stopped, and I was talking to him for a minute. He had some original art there, and I copped the original Greg Land art piece. So
nice. Oh yeah. I saw that.
I saw that picture. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
he was
have
cool
that book
man.
too, man.
Yep.
That Phoenix book.
We were talking a little bit about like his Marvel deal, like he's exclusive. So there, he was talking about some of the work that he has coming up, and that he's been doing. So like, his deal with them are ending soon, so he's looking forward to doing some cell phone stuff. So it was a cool cat, man. It was, you know, I feel like I'm just getting into my groove with all this shit. So I've been having a lot of fun and just keep on building it. So
Yeah,
really appreciate all the love everybody's been showing. So I just want to keep on keeping on with it, man.
You deserve it, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I know one thing. The room's eating good right now, bro. The room is eating good, bro. Straight up. You gotta work. Gotta work. Get them canvases clean. But nah, definitely, man. Everybody out there, if you haven't already, get on over there to Instagram, Vincent Dunn Art. The store link is actually on his page, especially if you're trying to get some pieces done, man. I mean, look, you see his work, you know, it definitely speaks for itself. I just do this for shits and giggles now, bro, because I
Yeah, you know what it is. Toya is watching the show, so I'm not saying nothing. She knows.
I just do it for shits and giggles now, bro, because
he right over here behind me on the wall. Right over here behind me on the wall. Glad he made it.
Hell yeah, man. But definitely make sure that you do that. Also, got to give a shout out, man, of course, to all the places where we get these collectibles, man. Starting with my man, Ray over there at Underground Figures. Again, if you're looking for the latest and greatest, you got it. No NRD, shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Sign up for that newsletter so you're always up to date as to when the figure's going to arrive or new figures coming. And also create yourself an account because you never know when it might be free shipping. We got to give a super duper shout out also to my man Ray over there at Hawkwards Toys. It's Hawkwards Ray. Nice little care package. You get the figure, comic book stickers, everything. Proud sponsor. What's going on over there? The Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. So hit him up. As always, man, appreciate everything he does for this community. Also, we got to give a shout out to our boy Jake over there at Comic Relief Comic Collectibles, man. If you were looking for an incredible experience, not just for figures, but physical media. We talk about physical media, especially looking for it. He got it. Again, I see that Mr. Terrific there right there as well. So again, if he got it, he'll get it to you, man. Hit him up. He'll take care of you. Brian Wong over there at Modu Case, Modu Space. If you're looking for a credible display, I got that mono. But if you're looking for a display, your choice, hit him up. He'll take care of you as he always does. Also, got to give a super duper shout out to our girl, my sister, Tina Cruz, Elder Deluvio. If you're looking for taking that figure from here to here, she'll definitely take care of you, man. As always, just want to give her a special shout out. Vinny, I'm excited, man, because I get a chance to talk about my homeboy, bro. I get a chance to talk about my bro. I'm surprised. Really didn't get a chance to talk about him before, but I'm so glad I can talk about him now, man, because again, like you and like all of us, I am very much a fan of his work. I'm a fan of what he does. A lot of covers that we've actually gotten from Mr. Mike himself. Again, if you are familiar with Dark Avengers run, The Siege, Spider-Man, bro, he's done a lot. He's definitely done a lot. And an incredible artist. Roberticus, I see you. I see you out there, bro. You already know, man. I had to you already know, man.
I have I actually loved his original Sin covers.
Yes.
I have original. I'm looking at original Sin 6 right now. I love that. Obviously, it features your boy bottom right, yours truly. But I just loved how those covers really kind of just flowed together. I'm always a sucker for like pastel kind of like smudgy art in terms of how he did those covers, so I really love that. But yeah, a fan of his covers. Obviously, I have Original Sin. And there's a few others that I've read along the way. Hell, he did some stuff like in the late 90s. I forgot, it was like God's Legacy or something like that. I forget what, but I think that was the start in Marvel. The Dark Avengers as well.
The Siege is when Dark Avengers first came on the scene, right? I think.
Well, it was before Siege.
Before
because the Dark Avengers came right after the Secret Invaders event.
Secret Invasion,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. I have all them books.
So man, I mean, definitely, bro, his or, you know, it's the original Sin run, it was incredible, bro. Like it definitely was. Vinny,
the Iron Man armor from that fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like
has fed generations, bro.
Generations, bro.
Yeah.
That's why we got that. Some of those kind of mixed from the MCU version of Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Hano or Hot Toys hasn't just said like, let's just do original Sensu. Like, I'm surprised we haven't seen that.
They probably will, bro. I mean, they definitely probably will.
It's there, bro. All the comic suits are there for the taking.
Yeah,
like Robert Downey suits, you've done them.
Mike is one of the artists that I could not wait till we got a chance to shine some light on him. There is so much respect I have for his art style and his attention to detail and his technique. I've watched a ton of his like Instagram stuff. His head sketches are incredible. His character designs are amazing. His compositions are great. His multi-character pieces are phenomenal, and his lines are clean and kinetic and wild at the same time. He is one of the greats currently doing it. And his storytelling and his pacing is absolutely beautiful. He, I think, really resonated and blew up for me during Bendis's stuff with New Avengers. I really liked his Original Sin stuff and his Dark Avengers stuff and Savage Avengers, but his work on New Avengers and some of those interactions with Spidey and Luke Cage and Wolverine was just some of the most fun Avengers Marvel stuff since the 90s. That's saying a lot to me because sometimes it's not so much fun. It's just event or dark, and it's really fun without being silly, dumb, or goofy. And I think that Bendis in his pocket and when he's on is untouchable, bringing us serious, fun action at the same time. And it's not easy to do. Usually everybody picks one or the other, and when they try to do both, it gets muddy or corny. When he is on, and he just has this amazing knack, and we talk about it a lot with finding artists who know how to bring his words to life. And Deodato is yet another cat who does that for Bendis on such an insane level. But it ain't just Bendis; it's Charles Soule and Jason Aaron. Like, if you want your book to just tell a fire story, like Deodato's that guy. He is so damn good. Like, he's crazy good. He's one of my favorite artists the past 10, 15 years or so. I just love watching and reading everything that he does. He's one of the guys that put it like this. He's one of the guys my comic book shop, he'll pull his book if it's something I'm not already reading because he figures I might want it.
Just because, bro. I mean, just literally just because it's like you said, man, his art style. What I literally love about his art style, bro, is it's the attention to detail, but it's also expressive, even with the shading. He's able to emote that emotion in the eyes, the shading, what the mood is. And a lot of his work, we get like a lot of artists that have a lot of serious work. Right. Like serious, like where you're not, when you look at that cover, it's like, okay, yeah, I know this ain't no bullshit. Like it's not one of those things where it's bullshit. It's this is a serious tone. You can tell that book is just going to speak, for itself. Like it's everything about it is so expressive. The color palette, and on top of that, like his commitment to like just classic work and paying homage to classic work, but also paying homage to the character, just the character itself. So It's fucking phenomenal. Jay.
Yo, sir.
Your thoughts on our boy, bro?
I love this dude, man. I like I said when you were saying in the beginning, I have so much of his stuff from back in the day with Siege and Dark Avengers. That whole twist he put on them boys, like that was
bro.
From back then. It was like, who the hell was taking a chance and doing this? And that was like the first little taste of Ultimates, I guess you can say, back in the day, because having the Dark Avengers come across with what was it? Dakin, who was wearing Iron Patriot suit?
It was Norman.
Osborn was wearing the Iron Patriot suit, and you had was it not Dynamo? No. Dakin.
Songbird was
one of them. Right, bro. Like just that whole twist on the Avengers to making the Dark Avengers and have Osborn being charged was just something just out of this world, man. And
he worked on the Lost Gods. Y'all read that line? The Lost Gods?
Wow. I don't think I did. Honestly, I can honestly say I didn't.
I can't say yes or no. I might have it, bro. I'm not sure.
97.
I may have it, bro. I can dig in the crates and have it for next week if you need it. But I may have it. I got so much of his stuff back in the day, bro.
That's a lot of his earlier stuff in the digital catalog that I have is Lost Gods.
What did that Dark Avengers go up to? I forget. I had that first run. I think every book because I had the direct edition.
Dark Avengers went up to
tricky.
Siege.
They did a lot of .1s and shit.
Yeah,
it went up. But it went up to Siege. Though the main line went up to Siege, right?
Yeah.
I think
Siege on Asgard and stuff like that.
Yeah. I have all of them.
Of course, the Sentry ripped the fucking areas apart. So that shit was fucking real. And that's the thing, bro. Like, it was crazy is that Ares is the only fucking hero they haven't brought back. Doing that art, like ever since that shit happened with this, it's like, yo,
bro. But Sentry ripped the man in half, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Ain't no coming back from that. And that, but with that, wasn't Void was taking over when he was fighting him?
Huh?
Wasn't Void taking him over when he was fighting him? The Void took him over.
Was responsible for everything.
The Void took over, and that was really how Sentry got. I mean, Ares got his ass whooped. I mean, he literally ripped that boy in half. Like, I mean,
he tore that motherfucker up.
God, I know, God. Like, you got to sit down on that one, buddy.
Bro, like, it was, bro. What it was the intensity in Ares' face, and then when you didn't like they cut when the rip happened, they cut to everybody else's face in horror.
Right, because Ares didn't even think that was going to happen to him. Ares went in hard, like who's going to win?
Fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
like straight up, like it was nothing.
Him,
trashed him, bro. Definitely trashed him.
Still ridiculous that they had Null do the same to Sentry because it shouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
He could control his molecules. He would.
Well, they got. I guess they got Null, but they got Null like trumping everybody right now.
Yeah, but the writer didn't know Sentry's power. Like he literally admitted that he didn't really know much about him.
Yeah, and he had it done, which is why they, even at that run, that with Null, they're bringing the Sentry back.
That's Vinny's boy, the writer. What's his name? That's your boy, the artist. I met him. Remember I told you I got the book signed from him. He's like, I don't like that guy. The one that did no.
Met him at
Segment.
Was it Horn? What's his initials? GH or
Gary Frank.
Yeah. Gary Frank was at the New York Comic Con last year.
Oh, okay. I was one of them boys that Vinny like, I don't like that dude.
He is kind of a weird. He's a weird dude. Like he's a
He
has like a Quentin Tarantino personality.
Bro. Yeah, bro. he signed two of my books, two number ones of Null.
Yeah,
I think one.
Wait, Gary Frank isn't Null. We're thinking two different people.
Yeah, the one. No, his name is I gotta get the book. I can show you. Hold on. I'll get it. I'll tell you.
I'm trying to think who drew the notebooks. Are you talking about?
Hold up. You're talking about. Hold on. Let me see. Because I know. Hold on. Because remember he signed my book.
Oh yeah, that wasn't Gary Frank.
That wasn't Gary Frank. King in Black was done by let me see.
Coates.
Yeah. He's weird. Let me see.
But but the book you had signed, that wasn't King in Black either. That was Venom.
Yeah, no, it was King in Black.
No, but the book Leo got signed. I'm saying.
Oh.
No. But I got the King in Black as well.
Oh, you got King in Black as well?
Okay. Yeah. I got the King in Black cover as well.
Ryan Stegman is the artist.
Yeah.
Well, who was the writer then?
Donnie Cates. Donnie Cates, I mean.
No, that guy says GH. Greg Horn.
Oh, yeah, Greg Horn.
That's the one you don't like.
Yeah, that's the cat I don't like.
Yeah. That's the one you don't like.
I didn't know we were talking about Greg Horn. Now I was having a good night, man.
Yeah, I messed up. There you go, GH.
We was having fun, man. Why you gotta bring up
Greg Horn? That's how.
Yo, Jay.
Because trash. I know trash. I know you might have to Superman. At some point, Superman's gonna come up, and I'm gonna pull it out.
What you think about Mike, bro?
Bro, I think he's super dope, man. My favorite artwork. He's one of my favorite Hulks. I like his Hulk, his Incredible Hulk. It's like
his Hulk, the intensity. This, which is why I brought this up, because this was basically one of my favorite inserts, bro. Just this story.
Yeah, I just wanted, one of the pictures that I have that in graphic novel form.
Yeah.
Oh, but
monster,
even in Shadow's green.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, dude. And he's extremely versatile too, right? Like you can tell it's him, but you brought up that Batman looks. They don't look like the same person that drew that Batman. You know what I mean? Except in the sense that it's the same energy in it, and
them shadows give it off, bro.
Bro, he did a Spider-Man joint,
man.
And I used to have a poster of that had the Spider-Man in the black suit, like hanging from the web or something, man. And it was just, dude, he's always super duper dope, man. You know what I'm saying? It's almost as funny, man. I haven't thought about him in a minute until you brought it on, put him back on the radar for me today. So, dude, this might be one of them cats I might dive back into the archive and hit the comic book store to see if I can get some of these covers, man, because he's beautiful, beautiful work, yo. Reminds me of young me.
Yeah, bro. Like you say, yeah, he's definitely an incredible artist, bro. So I kind of had to bring him up, because now here's the thing. None of us read. Well, I did. You didn't read the latest Hulk run, did you, Vinny?
No, I'm behind. My LCS was on vacation last week, and then I had the con, and the con didn't have any dealers with new books. I was pissed because I was gonna try to grab some of the ones I thought we might talk about tonight. So I'm behind on everything.
All right. I want to talk about this though, man, because I'm kind of like
I did in Hickman. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Generational.
I had to. You guys was talking that good stuff, so I dove into that book real quick and whoa.
Yeah, it's definitely because
pretext be damn. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm like, okay, this character, all right. I knew they told me exactly what I needed to know in them first few panels.
Yeah, because without saying anything, it says a lot. And again, for those who are looking for, that's why I put Return of the World Breaker. Like, but World Breaker is,
bro. That Hulk looks like Dr. Hyde, bro. Like Jekyll and Hyde. His face like a maniac, bro. That's
if I could just say this anger, one thing. Like it's not really a spoiler, but it was just like, damn, that's Hulk right there. There was a part where this guy was challenging the people that were with the Hulk, right?
Yeah.
And the Hulk like stepped to dude. Dude said, "You got any more questions? Anything to say?" He said, "Nothing." Fucking jaw, dude. Next panel, dude was in the next area code.
Yeah, bro. Like unforgiving.
It wasn't even a panel where he flew, where you saw him mid-air on his way. No, the next panel was him on the ground in the next area code.
Unforgiving. like literally unforgiving. Like that's how dope this is.
That's
bro.
a scary Hulk.
Yeah,
very scary.
It is. I wanna kind of move to this real quick, because Vinny, we'll talk about it next week, because it's definitely worth talking about it. If you read it, if you pick it up, it's definitely worth reading. But I'm kind of like, I'm disappointed, bro. And Jay, you're gonna know what I'm disappointed in. And I didn't watch, and I don't watch dude anyway, but he still comes up on my timeline.
Oh god.
But it was what he put, because this motherfucker panders to Hollywood, bro. He panders to Hollywood off the people that he knows, and it's basically the people familiar. But it's the low-key fucking jabs, and I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's the low-key jabs anytime that there's a movie that is anytime there's a movie that features a minority.
Somebody black.
Yeah.
Why you keep giving this guy gas, bro? We all know he is trash, though.
But here's the thing. I didn't watch the show. It was what he put on his thumbnail. He put on the thumb and what the words that were basically used. Listen, my thing is, bro, people are already, before you even get a fucking chance,
he's a mega cat
to see this show, bro, to see this show in general. And here's the thing, bro. What I hate about this fucking, number one, bro, what I hate about the comic community, bro, or just in general, like, they will fucking sabotage something before it even it sees the light of day. And bro, motherfuckers have even gone as far as even trying. It's like, yo, you are forcefully trying to mess with someone's mental space.
Yep.
And that's the shit that I fucking hate, bro.
Yeah, man.
Same
that's
with Captain America,
hate, bro. It is unfucking forgiving, bro. Listen. Was her entry in Wakanda Forever? Was it the entry that I may have wanted for her? Would I have wanted more? Yes.
Nah.
I wanted more.
Wanted more.
I definitely wanted more, and I think it could have been fleshed out.
But that's different than saying it was whack, though. You know what
I'm
saying? You know what I mean? That's almost saying that it was good, or you saw the potential.
Yeah.
I wish you had a little, But go ahead.
Only thing I hated was the suit. That's it. Her acting, the way that she played the character, her smarts on screen, everything was reflected of what the character is from the comics.
But
everything.
You know why that made sense to me?
Exactly, Jay.
Yeah, but you know why that made sense to me? Because I knew she had her own show coming. So I took it as, yo, give me the dopeness for the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I looked at it like what with the Iron Man's first suit.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I mean? Give me the dopeness when she got her own.
Yeah, that's her.
Iron Man. But see, you want to get technical. Iron Man's first suit was absolute trash. I mean, literally was made out of trash.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So out of scraps, the motherfucker put it together in a cave. So I mean, it is what it is. So
and people bought that figure, a 2.0 of it, I might add, by the way. Like, people love that, you know?
I still have I got the old trash can right there. But my thing is, it's just that I expected Riri's suit to be kind of ass in the beginning, because in the comics it was like a big gigantic what was that? Well, that was Armor Wars too. When her first suit came out, when they showed it while she was in school, and she made it in her dorm, and it did look like trash, the first one. So I kind of expected that for Wakanda Forever, but I want to see the suit from the comics, bro. I mean, call me picky, call me what you want. Shorty is Riri.
I think that's what we're heading.
Yeah, I want to see that streamlined suit from the comic. That red and gold suit, that's what I want, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a perfect homage to Tony, to Iron Man. Give her that Tony Stark AI like in the comics, bro. Like, give her all of it, dog. Give her all of it. Give her all of it. She deserves it as an actor. She deserves it as somebody that's for playing. I love Riri. I mean, that's an acquired taste for some motherfuckers, but oh well. I love Riri Williams from the comics. I have from number one, from Armor Wars to number one to her run. I think I don't know if it ended. I got up to like number 60, I think, or 50 something to her run in Armor Wars. I mean in Ironheart. So the character itself is amazing. Give it a fucking chance, people. Stop listening to all these assholes out there. Half of them is undercover MAGA and racist and clan ball huggers anyway. So it's what it is. I'm just calling a kettle a pot black. You feel me?
Right.
So give it a chance before you fucking go out there and say, "Oh, it's whack because he said so." Go watch it for yourself. Go watch it for yourself.
And remember, this was the first suit.
That was the first suit. She made that shit in her dorm room.
That was the first official actual suit that we got before it was slimmed down. And I think that's where they're gonna go. You know what I mean? They're just
see the thing is if they don't have anything to go with, then their YouTube channels, all of their revenue streams die. They have that's the only way they have to continue to keep doing the dumb shit. Right. And the thing is that people need to wake up and stop just falling for it. Stop falling for the grift. Yeah. These people are on their line. You go watch the video, then pair it up and do any type of research. And you can go ahead and actually debate the videos yourself. That's how easy some of these arguments are to knock down. But people are so easy to give into hatred.
Yeah, if it wasn't for
negative thoughts.
For Vinny talking me down from that bait, I used to get up, bro. When he first started them videos about bashing stuff especially stuff that I like, and I used to fall for it all the time. The first person that I be showing is Vinny, or I'll be getting on their nerves for sending them videos about shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, seeing the pattern of what they do, how they come at certain movies, especially when it's minority leads, I had to kind of collect myself a little bit and fall back. Like, okay, I know what it is. You know what I mean? It's clickbait, but it's also this motherfucker. How do you motherfuckers really feel? To be honest with you,
bro. Well, it'd be fluent too. Like I think I heard someone say that they hated or didn't like Wakanda Forever, and it was like, you didn't say that. I remember the view.
Right.
You didn't say you loved it, but you didn't say
you didn't say you hated it.
You know what I'm saying?
And then some of these people try to make their own movies and can't even make a 5 out of 10. You can't even do better than what the shit that Marvel has pumped out in the last 5 years.
About putting a brown on paper bag, dog. Like, I mean,
you can't even do it. With limited resources, you still can't even put together a story that people could actually want to run to and say, "Oh, this is pretty good."
Be honest, dog. I had my own rights with Wakanda Forever, but I didn't hate the movie, dog. Like, come on, that's just the cinematography was absolutely excellent. The dream sequence, bro, when she went and died and saw damn Killmonger, I almost fell out the damn. Like, it was just things like that about.
And Michael B. never took credit. There's no credits of him in that film.
He never
took credit for it. Barely even talked about it.
Because Coogler is his boy. You feel me? Yep. So, like, come on, bro. That's how we look out for each other, dog.
I feel like hating Wakanda Forever is like hating a funeral, and it's like
exactly.
Bro, somebody
hate the circumstances of why you're at a funeral, but you can't hate the funeral, bro.
You can't, bro. Somebody when somebody said he built this in the room with a box of scraps. Do y'all ever watch what's his name? Lean Cuisine. Do you ever watch his videos?
Nah,
bro. This shit. Listen,
it's just funny as shit.
Oh wait! I think I did see this.
Volume's low. We can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it? You can't, bro. You gotta watch. I can't turn it up either because. Bro,
I think I have seen, buddy.
Bro,
oh yeah,
yeah. When he got yelled at for talking about the
you all in my face,
yeah.
Bro, that shit had me dying, bro. I was like laughing my ass off. But no, I wanted to. The reason why I bring this up, bro, because the show is only a couple weeks away. A couple weeks away.
Could fool me.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. But here's the thing, it's a two-sided story because it's on Devil's Advocate. Disney didn't do a lot of shit to promote this show, bro. No. They didn't. You waited to the end of fucking May, bro, to start promoting this shit. They'll really put out now. You're doubling up on trailers. They should have been fucking promoting this show.
Honestly,
bro,
you got to try to get this out before that movie rush, because nobody gonna be talking about.
But check it out though.
Minute.
We have been talking about how suspect Disney has been when it comes to us as leads for the past 2 years now. I mean, pro example, Blade. You feel me? So we've been talking about how they've been wishy-washy with us for the past 2-3 years, dog. I am not surprised.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised. Yeah. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Guess what? It got mad. Preview time because Sebastian Stan was in it with it. Mm-hmm. But Captain America didn't get the same love.
They made that film. Here's the thing. I enjoyed the film, but they made it a Hulk film. They did.
Yeah, they made it a Hulk movie. Right. They made it a Hulk movie. Yeah, exactly.
That's what they basically did.
So, bro, the same thing, bro, and they doing it with her. Come on, when they do last minute previews for a show. When? Only when it comes to us.
Usually in the gaming verse, when they hold off on them review embargoes all the way to the last minute, it usually means that shit's ass, and they're not confident in it.
Oh, yeah,
most in the gaming verse.
That's movies and shows the same thing.
Then scrap. Here's the thing, bro. You do what you did. I mean, again, it just shows where the value is. Because they could have gave this the same treatment that they gave, Daredevil, but because Daredevil's a more popular IP, of course, then that's where the money goes. That's where the attention goes. Something like this that was delayed twice.
Right.
It was delayed 2 times. You know what I mean? This was supposed to come out right after the pandemic.
Yep.
And then it was delayed again during the writer's strike.
What's crazy is I don't see how you cannot like the character of Riri Williams, bro. I mean, a brainiac kid from the hood, right? Even at a young age, got bored with toys, started taking them apart and making stuff. And then going and getting into MIT, got bored in her dorm one night, decided to make an art reactor. Then you know what? Let me see if I can make a suit. Then makes a whole damn suit in her dorm room, and then uses Iron Man's AI as her guide for her suit to be her Jarvis. How can you not? That's just so practical, like down home, young Black American chick. Like I don't understand, dog. Like how you can't like this chick.
Oh, why? You said the magic word, bro.
You understand perfectly well.
The magic word.
Yeah, I mean, if she was Wendy Wonka from Buffalo, New York, and she was redhead with freckles, maybe she would have got more love. But it's just
maybe she would have got more. But I'll be honest, maybe she would have got more. But I'll be honest, there would still be pushback because she's
a good woman.
There's the fatigue of legacy characters.
I agree with that. Yeah. It's a perfect storm, man.
Characters,
yeah,
and there's a fatigue of the. Not to play devil's advocate, but there's always I just don't read comics. It's in the comics. How kind of forgetting that that's what they did in the comics for a decade too. They the woke agenda that everyone's talking about with the films is just mirroring what the comics did first. So it's not like it's not an initiative or an agenda or whatever just because it's using stories from the comics, because that was an agenda in the comics too, and many times it was done very well. Like Miles, right. There's many instances where it worked, and then there's instances where it didn't work as well. I think with Riri, it's a touchy situation because in the comics there isn't that fanaticism with Tony. Like there is with the general audiences and Robert Downey. So there's in the comics, Tony having a protege is really like no big deal, but him having that connection in the film, it's like, oh, we don't get Robert Downey Jr. anymore. Now we got some black girl. Like that's how these motherfuckers think.
Well, and like you said, the pool has already been poisoned as well, right? Because you're right. Even when it happened in the comic book, we didn't have the people saying the quiet part out loud. Like we know from our perspective, we're a little bit more defensive and we jump to that because some might be saying we're pulling the black card. Nah, they said it out loud. They're saying it's woke, and we know what those words mean. You know what I'm saying? So they done took it to this level where I haven't quite seen it before, man. Because we can argue. I remember seeing old Star Trek. I think I saw the guy that played Data on Star Trek was talking. And was speaking. He said he thinks Star Trek not better, but different than Star Wars because of how they were able to talk about social issues, but it wasn't in your face. But you can go back to the 60s with Star Trek and see these little things. We talked about on here the X-Men, the comparison between the Malcolm X and the Martin Luther King aspect of it that I've heard Stan Lee talk about. I've heard the director of the movies talk about. You know what I'm saying? And just the common sense. There's prejudice. Just those social issues are. Come on, it's X-Men. It's full of social issues. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
and I think they're also tone deaf about what works in comics versus what works in live action. Like all those so many different like dramatic or gimmicky changes. Like a lot of times we take that shit with a grain of salt. Like it'll go back. Like it's no big deal. Or they or like this character is going to be played by Cap's going to be Bucky for a while. All right, cool. He'll be back. Azrael's going to be Batman for a minute. All right, cool. Batman will heal up. He'll be back. But like when it happens in live action, it's so much more dramatic because you have so many people who aren't used to the way stories are told. However, on the flip side of that again is a comic book is coming out every single month. The shit ain't working within the year. Everything is back to normal, and it's like that. However, if you have a favorite character in a comic book, a live action world, and you're not a reader and you're not used to that space, them changing a character means that could be the way it is forever. You might never see it go back to usual. You might never see all right, for us, if you're for a comic book reader and you really love Steve Rogers, Captain America, you've been reading it forever, and they make Bucky or Sam Captain America, that lasted a couple years, and then you got Cap back again. And it was no big deal. You knew, you just waited out. But most people know you're very unlikely to ever see Chris Evans's Steve Rogers back again, and that bothers people because it's not like comics where, don't worry, just give it a minute, he'll be back. So to them, it's not so much that Reeves the new Iron Man in a way, it's that it's a reminder that they're never going to get those Iron Man movies back again the way they liked them.
Bro.
Whereas if Reeve is Iron Man in the comics for a minute, all right, you're going to see Tony in a minute. Like, just
that's true, yo. And to point that out, the difference in the medium, I think we've been trained to like the same thing over and over again. I was reading that, Tom Cruise is everything that he is starred in has doubled or tripled his money or something like that. Somebody was telling me that today. And I was thinking about the Mission Impossible movies. It's like this dude has been able to do these movies over and over. And I'm not saying they're whack.
14 years, 15
years. 14 years. They are whack, though.
So
but I get why
or Fast and the Furious, just all these movies that's the same characters coming back over and over again for X amount of years. So this isn't, again, as we mentioned before, it's not just a comic book audience at this point with Marvel, period, right? This is a whole new audience that's watching Marvel, and I think they're playing by those rules too. You know what I'm saying? They don't care, because to me, Captain America's send-off was beautiful. I'm probably one of the few people I don't want him to come back. You know what I'm saying? If they make it make sense, it's cool. But it was such a beautiful ending. It was like a beautiful send-off. I don't want to ruin that.
If they do it like the comics, I'll appreciate it.
Right. If I got just as I am now. You're right. Like I said, if it makes sense and I can point a reference to it working. But again, some of the things we're talking about, we know what Vinny was hitting towards, right? You're talking about we can bring them back. Another difference with comic books and movies is Chris Evans is going to age out at some point. Robert Downey Jr. is going to age out and not be able to do this.
He aged out now.
with a comic book, they'll bring in another writer and an artist, and you'll get that character back. You'll get Steve back for like pretty much forever, right? You're gonna get him back. But when it comes to here's where there's a difference with Marvel. They're so successful. They haven't had to reboot. They haven't failed. So there's no if you don't like, Cavill, you don't like Reeves, you don't like Brandon Routh, that those movies aren't likely to go forever, and you'll probably get another one.
Same thing. To go at Superman.
So many. I don't care how much you hate Pattinson. You can't be that mad because think about how many Batmans we got. Just give it a minute. There'll be another one.
Yeah.
They're not rebooting every 5 years. They're not rebooting every 20 years. It's just there. So, a Tony leaves, a Cap leaves. They haven't even taken the opportunity to use the multiverse to replace those characters and say they're from a different multiverse to keep those IPs going. That's how sacred they're holding these actors above the IP.
Right.
And then surprised when they put these actors on this fucking pedestal up above the IP. Then they blame the fans. Some of them absolutely 100% are racist. But some of them just were like, yo, just, have this be another character. I still want Iron Man. I'm not ready to let go of that character. I want to replace it with a different legacy character. Yeah. I still want to see a Cap. I still want to see Iron Man just with a different, because the fans,
that's it.
Comic books don't have to pick and choose one or the other. They get both almost all the time. Sam is Cap, but then Steve comes back and you got both. Miles is Spidey, but Pete comes back and you got both. The live action fans, it's like, all right, this is a change, then that's it forever. And if you don't like it, you racist.
You know what's a good example?
It is racist, and it gets all jumbled together. Then they don't know how to make anybody happy.
Yeah, that's the problem right now. We done gotten so toxic, man. Yo, I was gonna say, Ballerina did a good job, in my opinion. To me, it was a soft reboot of John Wick.
I didn't get a chance to see it.
I didn't see it either. I want to see it.
If you like John Wick movie, I won't spoil it at all. If you like John Wick movies,
Ballerina was fire.
It was off the hook, bro.
I thought everybody saw it, but I didn't say anything.
And it was.
I didn't see it yet. I wanted to basically see it, but we had to go to a couple. I want to see it though. I'm gonna see it this weekend.
I'll just say this one thing. No spoiler. I got to, yo. It's a soft reboot in a way, but John Wick still exists. And I feel like this Ironheart to me is that. It's another story. It's giving us, because Iron Man, we still, and I've said this before, I've said it 1,000 times, bro. This is not erasing. This isn't snapping away. Thanos snapping.
No, bro.
Iron Man movies away, bro.
And why did people think like that? Dog? I don't understand,
you know
bro. My mother's
still
stupid,
exists,
dog.
bro. So just
there's no other way to say it. Like, these motherfuckers are idiots.
Yeah, man.
If they think that this is going to snap full away the Tony Stark side of Marvel, well, are you smoking? Are you on crack? Like, they're not going to get rid of the huge IP of Iron Man. He's gone for right now.
Right.
But
the irony is
that Tony
will come back at some point. Might help them decide to do another Iron Man movie.
Exactly.
Showing that the IP on a whole is strong.
Right.
That the Iron Man family can support this on the side, and then eventually, reboot
and Tony come back,
bring in another Tony.
Bruh.
Because I still feel like it makes sense eventually to recast Iron Man and do that in the future. Like, there's no reason. There's no reason to say if they don't reboot the whole MCU with Secret Wars, there's no reason I feel like it makes sense to never recast any of those characters when you have plot devices like the multiverse to eventually do it.
Yeah. And bro, like, it's just like, bro, even if they do it like they did in the, I don't know, I keep talking about the comics, but I mean, to me, the comics is the law to the movie.
That's the foundation.
That's your reference.
Foundation.
Bible.
So if they do it like the comics, where Tony's was it the AI that she had eventually turned into Tony's soul, because his body was being held at Stark Industries, and they had it in like a Walt Disney type thing where his body was frozen, but the soul wasn't there. And it ended up being that she had the soul with him the whole time. It was the AI, and they put it back in his body. Bro, that would be dope to see them play that out on screen, as far as that technicality of having going to be his soul was actually the AI. It was like a code written code. You feel me?
And they might as well do that, man. Because this multiverse thing is the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah,
you did the multiverse. I feel like that thing you just laid out just sounds so easy.
Bruh, you feel me? Like the comics made it so because everybody pissed off the Tony Stark was died in the comics. Oh my god, that was the biggest Superman dying and Batman dying. You feel me? So,
but he's died so many times, bro.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So why they can do the same thing in the movies? So hold your horses, sit y'all punk asses down, let Ironheart live for a second. Okay, give her a chance to breathe. Let her get to the AI. Let her get to the other suit before you count her out. Jesus, you guys are like fucking 2-year-olds on crack. Bro. Like, give it a chance.
But see, the thing is, bro, like when I think about it, like when he was talking about the simple fact that I think the industry also, and especially Disney and anybody else, anybody in the comic atmosphere, bro, as much as they want you to believe, but they're betting on you not reading because it gives them a chance to alter characters and sometimes for a long period of time. So they're betting on you not to actually read when they always said that they're vetting like new fans because they want to introduce them to these new iterations. And also it is like almost a fuck, not literally a fuck you, but it's just like you had your time.
Right.
Type of situation. You know what I mean? But what happens is when those casual fans get enough, then they want to rely on us to fill in the blanks. And it's like, nah, it's not gonna happen.
Well, we got to keep in mind too, those casual, when it comes to the movies, I don't know this for a fact, but it might be possible, highly possible, that those what we're calling casual fans might outnumber us too.
That's the scary part of it all.
As far as the movies,
when it comes to the movies, that we're outnumbered by these preemie fans that have not read one page of any of the comics that we grew up with, or any of the things that we're reading right now currently. Don't know shit about Iron Man, about his back. All he knows is a guy, he wears metal suits and he flies around. That's it.
And that's why Deadpool's $1 billion franchise.
Because of all the casual fans that don't know shit about Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's why they're winning. And that's the scary part. You know what I'm saying? Like guys that appreciate the films like we would for what it is, we're being outnumbered by these clowns that just went to Walmart to buy a T-shirt to go to watch the movie. Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't know what you're watching.
And the studios are getting nervous because, Vinny pointed out, man, it's that fatigue or whatever you want to call it is setting in. So they're not taking the risk. They're iffy, like sometime he with it. You know what I'm saying? But I can kind of see where they're slowing down, not taking the risk they might have took before. Because with Kevin Feige in charge, with him being a comic book fan, at least we had him on our side, even though you had these new audience. But I think now it's like some of the things they're trying just aren't hitting with everybody. And dude, we talked about the comic books again. In comic book form, you can keep making these things. Yeah. But there's also a money aspect to the movies as well and TV shows, right? They really only have one shot because they're not, if this doesn't work out, they're not going to put the money into rebooting Iron, or you know what I mean, or whatever. And they're starting to get kind of desperate.
With the money thing, I think the American studios make the money thing a problem.
Yeah.
They make the money issue a problem. Look at Godzilla -1.
Yeah,
my man made that shit with $1 million.
Yeah.
With a box of scraps.
15, but yeah,
bro.
Right.
Exactly. Right. Bro, my man made that with $1 million.
That's $1 million in
a box of scraps in the back of a warehouse, dog.
Yeah.
With no lights. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. So how the hell we can't do the same thing and make that kind of quality movie with fucking less money? So everybody can eat. That's American directors.
Yeah, Rans, he made that shit in the cave with scraps, yo.
Bro, with scraps, with no light, by a candle. You feel me? Like, and made an absolute hit. They're making a part 2. Like, come on, dog. Yeah. Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think -1 was super dope, yo. It was uber dope. But it looked like it was $15 million worth of it. It looked like,
bro. I was totally
did you see the black and white joint?
No, the black and white joint was
bro.
It hides some of the CG, like when he's walking towards it.
And that's exactly what I'm pointing out. Yeah,
the black and white.
Bad.
Like, oh,
yeah. So don't get me wrong. Like, it worked with that movie. I guess I said I'm criticizing it, being that I could tell it was a lower budget.
Yeah,
and I'm just telling you, the Marvel fans aren't used to that, right? Like, the Marvel fans aren't going to watch Werewolf by Night and realize that this isn't,
Bro, even Werewolf by Night.
No,
even Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
That wasn't no $100 million budget.
They're expecting a spectacle, man. I watched I mess up that dude's name every time. I watched it the other day.
Shang-Chi.
Love that movie, bro.
Yeah.
But I watched it 2 days ago, and I could see when the spectacle started. I could see when it was like, okay, we gotta do this digital thing at the end. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? It was like
kaijus, giant kaijus, bro. Even though, like I said, I mean, there's reference of what we saw in the books, and they take it directly from portions of it. You know, it's where it's derived from. But again, you go from a story to a spectacle, bro. Right. That was my beef with how the story was told for Moon Knight. I hated that. I couldn't stand that last episode, bro. I hated it because I'm like, why the fuck? Like all the time you put into that, you could have gave us, Lockley and everybody else that was missing. You know what I mean? And who knows if we'll ever see that again? You know what I mean? But it's just, I think sometimes the heads get in the way. It's like, yo, we need to see this, but we want to see that at the sake of it disrupting the story and the pace of an actual story, bro.
But I could tell somebody in that damn office or that damn meeting room really wanted Lockley in that bitch. You could tell because they gave a lot.
They put it in at the end a little bit.
They gave you a little bit at the end. And then the episode before the last episode, you saw the sarcophagus that was Lockley's bugging out. So I'm like, oh snap! They're gonna let them. Oh, they got how many episodes we got left? We got one. Oh, we ain't gonna get it. You know what I mean?
Not to deviate. We're gonna come back to this in just a second, though. But have y'all seen? It's important though. Literally, if you got kids, do want to let you know that you need to watch a show on Netflix called Adolescence. That shit is fucking.
I heard it was good.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
Okay,
it is, bro. It's fucking incredible. You need to basically watch. It's a phenomenal show, bro.
I don't even know what I did. Bro,
I'm about to talk about this shit and everything, bro. That shit is off the chain.
It's the entire episode.
I gotta watch it now, man.
I'm gonna watch it now. I'm gonna watch it. Now, let me find out though. The dad do look like Vinny though, with hair though.
It looked like I'm yelling at him for stealing one of the hoes. Like, what you gotta get your own.
Father, I want to show them my pecker.
But
oh man,
but nah, man, like.
The show was dope though. Real talk.
It was a dope show. It really was. It was heartbreaking, bro. But it was really dope. That's just really, really out there. But no, I mean
that's so funny.
Get on the son. I'm not a fan of your work. Yo, crazy. But no, man. Listen, I want the success for this show, but. Again, like Alberta was saying, does Disney have the faith in this? Do they have the faith in this fucking show? Because they're not putting the emphasis that I think they should on it.
Nope. All the emphasis is on Coogler. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
He only directed the first episode.
And I wonder what it is. Did y'all watch the trailer? I think they could have cut a better trailer today.
I didn't.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't bad though, but it wasn't.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good.
Now you know what part of the show
I'm excited for it. It wasn't bad, but
I'm not feeling really because the bull. What is it? The cape, whatever.
Hood.
The hood, whatever. Dumbass.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that character at all.
Like the way he's a character in the comics.
He's a fire dope ass character in the comics.
Because Buddy, to me,
to have the a black girl's first villain.
Be the hood.
Clan. It's in the comics, But you know how many people, just regular people, are gonna be watching this, going, "Wait a second,
who the bad
villain's name is the Hood,
and it's fighting a black kid,
like
a
what
little
you
on the
doing?
nose, like
that is
but,
like what you doing, bro?
Buddy, I know he's an upcoming actor, and
Anthony Ramos, he's a dope actor, bro. He's a phenomenal actor, but
I'm not feeling him as the Hood, dog. I don't know. It's something about, I don't know. I just feel like he's not that dude for her.
You're blending because it's like it feels. Here's the thing, bro. Like, and I even when they announce it, it's like, okay, so you are trying so hard to blend the supernatural into this world. And you're starting with an IP where it doesn't necessarily make as good of sense.
They're giving her magic, like she ain't Dr. Doom.
Right,
bro.
Right.
Nah.
I mean, you could have had him fighting, messing around with Strange or something, bro. Like, or Dr. Voodoo or somebody like, come on, like Ironheart. Yeah, it just don't make sense to me. That's the only drawback I have from the show is kind of his character. Other than that, I think she's gonna do excellent as Riri.
That's what I'm about to say, dude. You know what the beauty of this is gonna sound off the chain. I was just thinking about it because I'm thinking about toxic culture, toxic fans. When we critique something here, we usually do still have an open mind. We're critiquing it we're on this show, we're watching trailers, we're watching. We're going to speak on it, but it's like we're going to watch it when I feel like other people are.
I'm not going to talk shit about it, bro.
Yo, I feel like they're trying to stop people from seeing it.
We're not rooting to do that. We're criticizing it, but not rooting for it to fail.
We're not rooting.
Yeah, no, I don't want
and we're going to give it a chance when we watch it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people, it's like when I hear someone diss it from the jump, some of these people out there, I don't even.
I always listen to how someone disses.
Yeah.
Like what is the meaning behind it? Yeah, bro.
Right. If it's engulfed in negative energy from that person's tongue from beginning to end, then it's more than just dissing the IP. You got some problems with the person that you see representing the IP. That's the whole
because I'm
turn off for me.
I'm tired of the beforehand. It's like they almost talk like it's already out, like it's already failed. And it's like, let's at least check. I ain't like the trailer that much, but let me check this bad boy out because the people that's involved, the actors look good. Even in the trailer, it was like the acting was still there. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you done sold me at Ryan Coogler did the first episode.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Like the dude just made a masterpiece. He just released.
I think they should have gave him more than one episode. To be honest with you,
what shows are good at, I'll give it if he's there to set the tone. I think that's a proven technique. Usually, when the director comes in and set the tone, Tim Burton set the tone for Wednesday. He didn't have to direct every episode.
My baby girl loves that show, though.
I love it too, bro.
It's really good.
I love that show,
I watched it with her. I had to watch it when my
kids. I loved it, bro.
Bro, that was a good show.
I loved it, bro. I loved the whole mystery.
Very, very surprised. And she looks absolutely like Wednesday. Dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
they killed it. They definitely killed it, bro. But here's the thing, bro. Like, and I wanted to succeed. I'm still hoping that this show, and I'm still gonna watch it. I'm supporting it. I'm definitely going to support it, bro. But I hope Disney supports it as well. I hope they put their emphasis.
That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. To me,
delayed emphasis, bro. Like, there's just it doesn't feel like it's not. They're not as behind it as they should.
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like.
You know what I mean? You put all this emphasis behind. I mean, look, y'all started the marketing for Daredevil 6 months before the show even dropped.
Yeah, almost a year. Almost a year
I mean, before. Like the marketing is definitely there. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing that I feel as though they're doing this. It's the same thing I'm going to feel that they're going to do with Wonder Man as well. Like you hardly hear him talking about this.
I know.
I don't want to talk about that dumb shit. So,
I know. All that positive talk I was saying goes out the window.
With that Wonder Man.
My point is though.
I'm sorry, y'all, but I had to be a hypocrite on that one.
My point is though. Yes, it may not look as good, and it might be stupid, but
this
the thing is, any fucking show, and my point is that any fucking show now that has a lead of color, bro, it's just it is fucking sabotage for some fucking reason. And Disney, even if you put something out that a lot of people don't like, stand behind that shit. Show some fortitude, bro. Stand behind that fucking shit, bro, and just show that you're behind these. Don't just put it out, bro, because you seen what fucking Zaslav did with that Batgirl movie. He said, "Oh, fuck that, nope, yank,
never be seen.
That shit will never be seen.
Never gonna be seen
because they felt as though it went at the level."
Here, we threw you a bone. Look, told y'all this is why we don't do black leads. Look at the numbers. All right, now we can say no next time without seeing racist. Right. We can just point to the numbers this did. So it's like a setup.
Well, you're exactly. It's because it's an issue they're generating. I think they're moving away from this. They've been convinced. Everybody's saying they're gender-based shows by doing black shows or black characters or people of color. I think they've already abandoned this. And I think it was just so far into production, they got to release it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the benefit of releasing it and them not pushing it is that when it doesn't do well, they're going to blame the fact that it didn't do well and not blame it on the fact that they didn't push it.
Like they didn't push it.
So
they control the narrative.
Yeah, they control exactly.
Anyway, man, here's the hoping it definitely succeed. I wanted to talk about Vision, but I'm gonna save that because that again, there were some announcements that were definitely made about that show. We have a black lead that's playing Jocasta Nu. They can't say shit about that because it's AI.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't shut the fuck up about that. But there were some announcements that were made, surrounding that show and when it's going to production. So, they're starting that, shortly. So there's a lot of things, a lot more that we will basically talk about and check next week, man. But yeah, man, I'm hoping for definitely success of this show. One thing that slid under the radar that we didn't talk about a few weeks ago, the simple fact that Black Panther game got canceled. But yeah,
what game got canceled?
Yeah, the Black Panther game. It was a game that was supposed to release. It was by
hold on.
Studio Distant Cuts. Yeah.
Wait, the one they had the trailer with Captain America.
No, not that one. Not that one. That one's still going.
Oh, I was about to flip out. I was about to say because the boy doing the voices from The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Not that one. Not that one.
So what?
There was another game. There was supposed to be a Wakanda-based Black Panther game.
Yeah, it was an EA game. And you know how EA get down. They cut every fucking thing.
They cut everything, and that was one of the games that they felt as though they had to cut.
Wow.
Yeah.
They keep making Madden all every fucking year, and it's the same damn concept every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking stupid, bro.
Yeah, bro. They got us, bro.
At least we get one. I think that one with the boy from Walking Dead is going to be a better game anyway. I'm already ready. I'm already into that one. I'm ready for that to come out. So that's messed up. That's messed up, bro.
Yeah, it is, bro. But you know how that shit works. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, bro. Anyway, man. Great show today. Kind of wanted to end it on here. I don't know why my screen is frozen. I'm trying to. What the hell?
Oh yeah, we see you. You moving?
You see me?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, nah. It's for some reason what the hell is going on?
Oh, the buttons ain't pushing?
Yeah, bro. It's fucking. This shit ain't working.
All in that warranty.
Yeah, bro. It's just crazy. It's froze. Like it's literally froze. Hold on. Let me.
Oh snap, bro!
What?
What's that?
My boy got the. This is gonna be corny to y'all, but my boy got the dog from Guardians of the Galaxy in his store with the what's the little dog that talk? The Russian dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I missed that one. I'm gonna get that from my Guardians collection. I'm gonna get that.
Hold on, I might have to close out and come back in because my shit just for some reason just fucking froze.
Wow.
Like I can. Is it the mouse?
Oh, he got the Hot Toys Joker in too with the hair, the artisan John.
Oh, what the hell? Hold on, let me say.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy. Oh, what he got?
He got the artist and Joker in. Oh, he just got Superior. I'm about to get that. I'm gonna tell him tomorrow.
Yo, Jay, hey, how far you say you was from Orlando?
From Orlando, I'm like 15 minutes.
You only 15 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't be there this weekend until like
Tuesday.
This
weekend?
Yeah.
Until when?
Till like Tuesday.
Oh man, you gotta come out of the crib.
Yeah, do that. Maybe I need to do the episode. My daughter's volleyball, so I'm gonna be in volleyball tournaments most of the time. But
I'll be
free in the mornings and at nights.
Y'all gotta come by the crib, man. Say what's up. Bring the kids by.
Don't go in that backyard.
I forgot about that,
bro. When you come,
put the reptile repellents out.
Nah, don't even worry about it. I'll show you what I got in the house, bro. But you'll see how big the backyard is. You see how big the backyard is. You ain't gonna worry about no.
Yeah, he got reptile repellent, all right.
Yeah. 9 9mm, 5.56, and 2.23. It's all right. Mm-hmm. You'll be good.
All right,
yeah. Let me know. Just come when you get up here, bro. All
right, bet.
Damn, bro.
Like seafood, we get some crab.
I do not like gators, dog.
I can't bring.
You got control now?
No, it's just completely froze. It's just for some reason. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
See, we're getting attacked by the MAGA.
Must be.
The MAGA magas.
I can end stream.
Somebody say his name. Somebody said his name.
What you say, bro?
Captain Orange.
Hey,
see
if you can take down the Oh, I think you did. You did, right? Did you do anything?
That just happened. I didn't do
it. Right. After this weekend. Charlie's stupid, bro.
Croc whiz.
Reptile crazy.
That's funny, bro.
Croc whiz.
Yeah, I'll be in Florida this weekend.
Anyway,
Doc, you're gonna be down here, bro. Hit me up, Doc.
Verticus, you got control?
I can end stream. I have the button.
I thought he was frozen.
you can end it. All right, because we gonna probably have to. Well, fuck Ice.
Fuck Ice.
Pastor Darcy. Bro. You already know. Thank you for the $9 super chat. I would bring it up, but for some reason it's not letting me do it. But thank you so much for that.
That's me, bro.
Oh, you got it.
I can. Yep, I got it.
You got control.
And kind of ways. MAGA trying to get Lyle, bro. He shut his computer down.
Yeah, bro. It's like
get you.
All right, so we can go ahead and get with our outro. Okay, you got it? Go. That's you?
I think I do. I got it.
All right, cool.
I had to turn the mouse out and turn it back on and shit. But
oh man, they try to.
You're always laughing at me, man. What the fuck, bro?
Because he know MAGA trying to get him.
Nah, it's just a
bro. It's this fucking mouse.
It was a party, yo.
It's a party, boy.
Anyway, man. Thank you guys, everybody out there, for rocking with us, man.
I got the strobe light going.
Appreciate that. S-Beam, I see you, bro. Thank you for coming through, man. As always, man. Justin Big Fly was going on with you, brother, as always, man. We will be back. Yeah, definitely next week. But he was like, yeah, don't go in that backyard. Be back next week. It just because I need y'all to see the name. Just see the name. Just
the other way. It's the other way. There it is. You got it. There it is.
See the name. Just see the name. Look at Justin Fly laughing. Anyway, man. Jay Bird, what you got going on, bro?
Nothing, man. I'm recuperating from that damn anniversary trip. I had a ball. Now I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to decide what 4 figures I'm going to pick in the next couple of weeks that I'm going to buy.
I'm living vicariously through you.
Yeah, because she owe me. You saw that rock on her finger? She owed me.
Yes, I did. And you surprised her with it.
Yep. She didn't even know she's getting it. So she owed me. So other than that, man, I'm just doing the family stuff, having a good week, man, relaxing, getting school stuff done. doing my little house chores, and that's it, bro. Cut my grass this morning. I feel good. It's green, green, green.
Retirement just feel good, don't it?
I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I have not played golf in 3 weeks, so I'm a little I'm slouching. It's been 3 weeks. I've been good. I have not been playing. I haven't done it in 3 weeks.
Damn, bro.
It's fucked up, man. You gotta get back on there.
Yeah, I know, man. If I go out there, I might embarrass myself, man. I ain't done it in a long time. So
I mean, but you had a lot going on, man.
Yeah. This past week had a lot going on, man. Why it had to be snakes?
Yeah. You already know,
that's
man.
Real life, bro.
Definitely, man.
Real life
coming through as always. Vincent, what's going down, man?
I'm just I gotta catch up on a lot of reading. And man, apparently I thought I was gonna take a break from drawing for a minute, but I gotta draw some Predator stuff, man.
Motivated.
And,
that's what's up. Motivated.
Yeah, it's just I can't, I'll make time. So I'm behind on all this rain, got me behind on regular job stuff. So I've been grinding, trying to catch up and get back up to speed. This weather's been brutal in PA, so we're just trying to catch up with that. So just catching up, man. Catching up on new art pieces, catching up on reading, catching up on work, and just we'll definitely be back here to Comic Talk with friends, talk about more stuff. I'm behind on movies. I didn't see Ballerina. I didn't even see the Karate Kid joint. I didn't see.
Oh yeah, that looked dope.
We almost saw that and we missed it by like an hour, so we got to watch the Ballerina me and my wife.
See, that's what I want to see, man.
Bro,
yeah, I have to check those. But yeah, just catching up on a lot of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that, and looking forward to new stuff coming. So stay tuned to the site and stuff. All the stuff that I did past week or two leading up to the con, I'll have all that stuff booted up onto the site by next week for sure. And I'm just looking forward to getting some more stuff done and catching up. But yeah, other than that, just you'll see us back here next week.
Yeah, man. Definitely. You already know, man. Appreciate it as always. Make sure that you hit up Vincent Dunn Art on Instagram. Link to the store is definitely there. Prop, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, man, just living the life of a rock star, man, out here selling CDs and signing autographs.
That's
exact opposite. Don't say what's up. It's the opposite of that.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm like, yeah, live it. Sign them autographs, boy.
Yeah, man.
My bad.
Dude, it's a hard world, man. My World Away album had 30,000 streams. 30 something. It's over 30.
What's up?
Bro, I think I got paid $50, maybe.
What the fuck,
bro?
Yo, that stream shit is some robbery.
Streaming is
shit,
crazy,
man.
bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
robbery, son. I thought I had made it.
It is.
Wow, that's fast.
That's why, bro. That's when I released Authentic. Vinny, remember that album? I released that shit on a website. I created a website and released it, so all residuals came basically to me, bro. Fuck that streaming shit. I created a website because the thing is, bro, like for every 10 cents that you fucking like bro, they take it away from it's not even now 10 cents anymore, bro.
Nah.
What?
No.
Yo,
it's not per stream unless you're basically a certified whatever for us for independents. Nah, they took that 10 cents shit away.
What kind of high speed chase robbery bullshit is that?
Yeah, bro. Motherfuckers be doing some dirty shit. So you already know.
It is what it is. But I still be posting the streams as if I'm like I made it though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you gotta fake it till you make it.
Gotta fake it.
I did.
Yeah, man. Shit, bro.
But just like all of y'all, bro, man, I'm winding down off of the graduation week, man. I'm not gonna be on the show Wednesday. I'm taking my son, me and the wife, he's taking my son to a Wu-Tang. You know, they doing their final tours.
Nice.
With the with Run the Jewels, right?
Yeah, but Run the Jewels, man, out here in Atlanta.
Run the Jewels is one of the obviously Wu, but Run the Jewels is it's phenomenal live.
Oh, just it's musical, right? Like,
bro.
Like it's not even
I've seen them live 3 times, yo. I've seen them live 3 times. They're fire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, y'all gonna have a blast with that.
Oh yeah.
I think I've seen Wu like 4 times, so that's a perfect combo.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we love him, man. Me and the wifey saw him last year for the tour they did with Nas and Busta.
Yeah, I seen that.
They added Buster. I was at the show when they added Buster to it.
Okay. Yeah, I seen that concert then when they came to Atlantic City. It was fire.
Wow.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
I see it,
bro.
You already know, bro.
Yep. Pretty much.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's it, man. And hopefully I'm able to do the show from Orlando. I'm gonna be on Orlando next Monday. And I'm gonna try to go to Jay's crib, man, to use the bite off his internet, man. So I can
come on down.
You gotta wear Crocs, try to blend in.
Or some Crocs.
I don't want nothing nibbling at my toes though, man. I'm wearing combat boots, son.
Nah, you good. I got 4 pairs.
He's gonna show up dressed like Crocodile Dundee. He gonna overdress.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, Vinny. Prop gonna show up at the crib. Jay gonna be like, "Yo, my bad, man. You might want to go in the house real quick, bro."
yeah.
Just go in the house real quick, bro.
Man, why you got that assault rifle, man? What you gonna do with it? Go in the house real quick.
You'll be like, "Yo, just go in the house real quick, bro. I got this.
Yeah,
bro. Don't worry about it."
That's hilarious.
Just go in, bro. Sit down, bro. Some gator meat on the plate.
I show up is gonna be daytime, bro.
Nah, y'all.
I don't go out in Florida at night, yo. I got to be able to see.
Y'all fronting. Oh yeah. You gotta be able to see, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Them gators be just fucking with Jay. They be smoking cigarettes like trash.
Just trash.
Nah, they don't want that kind of smoke.
Trash.
They'll let that be on my. They'll be on leather shoe on my feet.
Trash, bro.
Or in my refrigerator.
Jay just be feeding them Newports. He be like, Newports again.
That's it.
Yo, listen.
That's
hey, ghetto.
But hold up now, y'all fronting. Gator meat is good. Y'all have not tried it.
Nah, bro.
That shit is good. Bro,
He said you be feeding them motherfuckers Newports, bro.
Yeah. That's how you bait them to come out the water. That's how you keep
coming back. The gator's gonna try to bite Prop. He's gonna put the small statue in his mouth to hold it.
yo.
That's an Indiana Jones shit. Like,
hey.
Hold on.
Vinny, man.
Hold on. Hey, not the spawn statue, bro. We'll put it on my fishing rod, use it as bait.
Listen.
It's gonna be like Luke with the Rancor. He can put the bowl.
Listen. Vinny, now you know that statue is not gonna hold his mouth open. He might choke on it.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro. Oh my god.
Look up there looking like an 8-inch figure.
Damn,
oh man,
bro, you made that spawn statue a rock star, bro. For real.
You did. You definitely
made
did,
that shit important, more important than
$450 spawn.
$450, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, McFarlane got me, son.
McFarlane, God, I would put that on my tax return, dog.
It's going.
McFarlane gotta pay this shit back.
Oh man,
that'd be a tax write-up, dog.
I need some deductibles.
Oh man,
straight up deductible.
You gotta call his ass laugh. Like, what do I do?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
definitely, Brian.
Bloomer said deductible.
Man, the IRS gonna be like, nah, son.
Oh, you better talk to McFarlane.
Nah, you gotta take that L, but you gotta take the L, bro.
The L is taken, bro.
And then what's so funny about the whole shit after the fact? This motherfucker 3D printed one that was absolutely 10 times better.
Oh, bro,
than a McFarlane figure. Unbelievable.
He got me, son.
Unbelievable, girl.
Sorry, bro.
That's why DC took that rights from him.
Yeah,
I'm so glad they did.
Ah, man, I ain't gonna say that. I like McFarlane.
Oh man.
Anyway,
get no more of my money.
Verticus, man. What's going down, bro? What you got going on?
Oh god,
man, always that's a pleasure to be here with my brothers on the panel. Enjoying this good Monday, starting to heat up here on the West Coast. Literally and figuratively, if you've been watching the news. So again, we got some viewers out there in Los Angeles. Please make sure you're safe. If you're out there protesting, please be safe. But for me specifically, we got basically 4 more days of school left. So really excited with that. Just basically finishing the school year off on a strong note. So really excited about that, and what the summer can bring for me. Got a lot of things that I want to do personally, so I'm really looking forward to that. Also, if you follow me on Instagram or you don't, go on over to Instagram or Facebook. You can find me over there, where I give new releases or I just speak my mind randomly. You'll catch those days. But again, you can catch me on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, man. Other than that, we got a lot to talk about on Wednesday. Yours truly, there's another drop in the Spider neighborhood, so I guess we'll speak on that one in a couple of days' time. So catch us there on Wednesday.
Did they drop Kit Fisto yet?
Yeah, they did today.
Yes, released.
The blogger photos,
yeah, they dropped the blogger photos and everything
for
today, this morning.
Look good.
Early this morning.
And it's going for what, 250?
I'm not sure.
I might sell my side show join.
I think it was like 275, 265, something.
Oh yeah.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
So it's been but it's up. It's definitely up.
I'm gonna get that, bro. All right.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope, bro. Definitely looks dope. But definitely, bro, thanks for being here as always, man. Thank you everybody out there as well in the chat. What we got going on, man? Say What Wednesday. We do got Collectors Lounge on Thursday as well. I mean, not Collectors Lounge. Uncivilized Scoundrels on Wednesday. On Thursday it is. And then on Friday, now mind you, we've been doing some very interesting things over there right now. Lately, we've been using where we got a competition right now over there at Figure Flex Friday, where you can actually use figures to create album covers. So
I saw that.
Oh,
yeah, we killing it over there, bro.
I've been taking off for a few months to give y'all a chance to get not tired of my stuff.
Bro, you got to do it, bro. This shit is fucking fun.
That.
Dude, Renz, I saw Renz's was dope, son, with the Predator.
Yeah, we doing what
who did the Fuji album?
I did.
Yo, I gotta go on there.
The Fuji album cover, bro. Yeah.
Yo, this fool did the first Fuji album and had Wakanda with damn Shuri in the Lauryn Hill spot. He had Killmonger in Pride spot, and he had
T'Challa
in White Class spot, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's what
he killed that. If that Shuri had rolling eyes, it'd have been over.
It'd have been over. And I wanted to use the one that I had here, but I was like, that was the first one I picked. Because
but the old school Shuri looked more like Lauren than the new one.
Yeah, and that's why I picked it, bro. That's why I picked it. But
bro, if that Joker had rolling eyes, it'd have been over.
It'd have been over, bro. It'd have definitely been.
That was fire, dog.
Bro.
I was like, what?
Yeah, man.
It's been fun.
Amazing concept, and the group is just bringing it out to life, man. So it's just amazing to catch that when I can.
Like, I want to, because the thing is, it was running for like this week's theme, but I want to extend it to next week. Because it's just
get more people to do more.
Yeah, I'm gonna extend it because the shit has been fucking fun, bro. Like seeing everybody doing that shit, it's incredible.
Bro, you're not supposed to win because you the damn maker of the group. You ain't supposed to win.
Nah.
That ain't fair to everybody else.
No, because people in there killing it, bro. Motherfuckers is in there killing it. They did somebody did Outkast album cover, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro, you gotta go in there and look at all that shit, bro.
I've been off for the past. I'm gonna go back and look in there.
Hey, never mind. I mean, like some of the most iconic album covers ever that people are doing in there. So yeah, bro, go check it out.
Bro, I'm talking about iconic covers, bro. People were just going off over there in the Figure Flex Friday. Let me pull this up real quick before we dip out.
That's what's up.
But so you got, bro, like people are going nuts, ham. Look what Lumi just did, bro. Like what she did was fucking. She did
Lumi another one. She ain't fair. You can't have her. I know her stuff.
But look what she just did, bro. Like this motherfucker. She did Evanescence, bro. Look at that.
Oh, she loves them.
Look at that, bro.
Oh, come on.
And she used Bayonetta, bro.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yo, Lumi
used the Bayonetta figure and did that shit, bro.
Lumi killed that. She loves
like,
Evanescence.
Motherfuckers is killing it.
Yeah.
Like she killed that. Let me see. We got a couple of them, man. Look at this one, Nirvana,
Is
bro.
that Grogu?
Yeah. Look at this. Bro, they using that. Hold on. Oh, I did this one today with Toya's Beanie Bear.
That's the best Kanye album of all time. And the other stuff is trash.
Look at somebody did.
Wow.
No Calrissian, you were absolutely
Lionel Richie.
Bro,
Lionel Richie album.
Perfectly imperfect. Bro, look at that, bro. Like
they're killing it.
This was the Wakanda joint I did earlier. Yeah, that was.
If she could turn her head and them eyes up to the left, it'd have been over.
It would be incredible.
It'd been over.
Somebody did the miseducation of Kal-El, bro.
Wow. That's dope.
Steve Rogers, I'm ready.
That's the damn Kevin Campbell. Wow.
Bro, look at that, bro. Oh, somebody did.
Come on. That's dope.
Ready to regenerate.
That's dope.
Bro, like straight up. Like, here's the one. Here it is. The Outcast joint, bro.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Come on, yo.
I did that Scooby joint like that.
Yeah, bro.
That's dope, bro.
That shit is fucking insane, bro. Look at this one, bro.
I like that.
I thought
Superior
for a second.
Superior,
yeah.
This is Crispy Craig.
I saw this one.
Yeah. Bro, this shit is so fucking dope.
That's dope.
Like bro, look at this one. This is the one that Renz did.
Renz is a beast.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
No, that was the one.
Is that Queen?
That's Queen,
bro.
Yo, come on, yo.
Come on, dog.
Yo, fucking Renz did this shit, bro. Yo, it motherfuckers is killing. Look at this one, bro.
Nah.
Superman American Musical, bro. Like, definitely. I'm telling you, people going off. Bernie and the Jets. Look at that, bro.
Nah, inside the Falcon.
Bro, like, it's some dope shit going on over here, bro. Straight up. It's really a lot. Look at this, bro. Boys the Men into the row.
Yo, was that Blade, Tupac, and Axel Foley?
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Like, shit is going off over there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely going off. Front.
Come on, man. Michael Jackson, though.
Yeah, bro. Look at all of these, bro. Look at all these. Somebody
Bruce
used
Springsteen. Wow, bro. Jay-Z album.
Look at that, bro. NWA. Straight away. It's MWA. Straight out of
Mandalore.
Bro, like, it's been so much fucking fun, bro. Like, literally so much fun, bro.
That's
like, look at that. Look at that, bro. Like, just Iron Maiden.
Wow.
Bro. It's just been
Luther.
Fun. Prince.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's definitely been fun, bro. You got to definitely. Oh, TLC, Crazy Sexy Cool. Somebody did that. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's fun. It's fun. So I want to extend that until like next week because Toya, she wants to do. She got a cold ass idea. She's doing a classic album. She's using Shuri. So I'm just gonna let her.
Oh, Toya about to drop something in there?
Well, yeah, she about to drop something.
Oh, yeah, I got her riled up.
Yeah, she about to drop something. So that's definitely gonna be fun, man. So I cannot wait. But anyway, thank you guys, everybody out there, for being there. Another great show. Tune in next week. We'll definitely be back same time, same channel with more to talk about. But again, thank y'all. Have a nice day. Bertie, get your mouth to go and say it, bro. You was gonna say something.
And I'm eating ass the second, because I'm eating ass the second I see her. Good night, everybody.